Uh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey there, welcome to Ask TJ About Marketing. I'm your host, Terry Johnson from Terry Johnson Online. I'm a marketing specialist and I have several years' experience in marketing research, marketing strategy, and advertising. So, we're here today to talk about basic marketing questions that you may have, and you want to get that information because you want to grow your business or your brand online, on social media. Everybody's doing that right now. So you may have some marketing questions that you need answers to. So this is the place where you'll get those answers. So let's get right into today's question. Are you ready? Here it is. So silence golden online. Now, what am I talking about when I say is silence golden online? And I was thinking about this for a while, and then I think I read an article or something about the silent consumer. And what that is that it's someone who buys from you, but you don't know, you've never interacted with them. So they are silent online. They're silently consuming your content. Does everybody understand that?
That's good.
So this ties in with a lot of people who go, well, I make content and nobody likes it, nobody comments. But see, this is the deal with the goal. Did they buy? Did they get on your email list? Did they do what you told them to do, your call to action? That's the real measurement there. Not the likes, not the comments, not the, well, I put up this post and nobody says anything. Well, maybe they don't want to say anything because you're hitting the right spot with them. You're hitting the mark with them. So there's no need for them to engage with you on your social media content. They just go straight to whatever you're talking about. Now, I've got a couple of people that I follow that they have things to offer. And when they have new things to offer, and they just send me an email. And I go and I click I don't need to judge it. I don't need to ask questions because I already know, like, and trust these people that I bought from them before. They've hit the mark with me. They've satisfied my pain point. They've answered my question. They gave me a service, a tool, a product that works. So there's no need for interaction. So see, that's a part of this silence golden option too, because if you're doing everything right, your steps are right, and I mean right, like you're creating content for the right audience, you know who you're talking to, you know what they want to hear, you provide it, and you give them a way for them to buy. It's a speedy transaction, that customer journey, that customer relationship journey that I talk about. So it makes it easier the next time when you have something to offer, or you offer something again that was limited edition, or however you're setting up your products and services. When you put it out again, you're not going to get a lot of interaction. You're going to get a sale. You're going to get a completion of the goal, right? So I don't think a lot of people realize that with their content, because they're looking for likes, thumbs up. And yes, some people will do that, some won't. But that doesn't mean that they're not consuming your content and getting what they need.
So I am thinking about what we have sometimes termed as, not us personally, but in the industry, they call them lurkers.
That's what it is.
But they may not really be lurking. They're watching.
Yes.
They're wondering, okay, am I really going? They're just watching.
Right. And this works so well on YouTube because there is a lot of, well, okay, how many people did the thumbs up? Well, that's not the engagement you want. Not even subscribers. on YouTube. Believe it or not, people think they need subscribers. Like you need I need millions of subscribers and millions. No, you go and look in your analytics. Video, it's watch time, and did they do your call to action? That's what I said. You can't take likes to the bank. There's no money in a like.
No.
It's an empty calorie.
Oh.
A like is an empty calorie.
That's good, TJ.
For some reason, we want to have the validation of a like, because that says to someone who's lurking and coming by and doing a drive-by on a content that, oh, look at all these likes I got. Likes are great. Yeah, okay. But some people, the majority, and they're the silent majority, they're the lurkers. People lurk all the time. They will not like, comment, share, all those things you ask them to do. But what they might do, and possibly, is buy. They just click that button so fast, and there's different reasons. Like I gave my example of somebody that I've been following for years, and I've seen their journey of how they built their business, and they're offering the product, and they're constantly scaling and building and giving out valuable content and valuable items and valuable services that I need. I mean, and when I get to the point where they have a high-end offer, when I get to that high-end where I have, I look at the credit card statement, yeah, I can get that high-end offer because I know they're going to give me something I can use. There's no guesswork. There's no guesswork. So that's the silent part of it. But the other side of it is the silently consuming your content while buying what your business is offering.
And I'm like this. I will watch somebody for a long time and purchase because of the content. And when I'm ready to buy it, I'm going to buy it. And I might go past the freebie. I might go past the next offer, that's the next level offer. I might go straight to the high-end offer.
Right.
Because I have been consuming and watching the person's journey. They're consistently putting out content. They're answering questions. And now I feel confident that, okay, they can help me. I will do that. But that's hard to do if the person is inconsistent.
See, this always takes me back to Brian Serhant. I think we talked about him. He's a real estate agent. He's on TV. He's on Bravo, something another. That's not how I found him. I found him on
Millionaire Listings, New York. Yeah.
So they sell. He's a real estate agent here in New York that he sells high-end properties, millions of dollars.
Right.
Millions of dollars. So he told a story about how when he came to New York, he was a hand model and something happened to his hand or something he couldn't hand model. So he went into real estate.
Right.
And he was just beginning as a new real estate agent here in New York City. And he tells a story of he went to Starbucks and saw a young lady with a baby in a stroller. And he was just talking to her and said, hey, here's my card. Whenever you need real estate, or you want to, because I believe she was pregnant, she had a baby and was pregnant, so that was his key to, like, oh, she might be looking for a bigger place to live, because in New York, space is a premium. So once you having more children, that means less space and you need to go to a bigger place. So he just handed her the card, thank you, bye, whatever. And he got her on the email list where he emails listings of, this is the properties for the week, or however he does it. He didn't explain that part, but he was saying that he emailed her constantly and never heard a word. Years go by, 10 years, in fact, 10 of him sending her emails. I'm not sure if she opened them or whatever, but he said after 10 years, she opened one of the emails or clicked on one of the emails or whatever, saw something she liked, boom, called them up, bought it. Now, who does that? That's a part of the silent consuming, because he's like, well, I don't know. Is she still reading the emails? Is she looking at, those kind of things? And he kept constantly. Now, what if he gave up in the 10 years? He wouldn't have the $1 million listing, or it's more than $1 million here. So,
right.
But
I don't. Okay, these people are not responding. I'm not getting no likes. I'm not getting no thumbs ups.
I'm ready to. I'm just gonna drop it. I'm done. I got 10 views on my YouTube video. I'm done. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. So I always remember he told that story. I was like, wow. You see that? It's perseverance, being in the right place at the right time, having the thing that she needed. Because in 10 years, she might have had another kid. They might, her and her husband, her family, they might have had another child. Who knows? But that stretch of time, and then boom, and this is how it happens. You just look at your email and you go, oh, what's that? And you tap on, you like, wow, I'm ready to buy. Boom, boom, boom. Let me call him up. I want to see that apartment that you sent me. And he's going, I haven't talked to you in 10 years, not to her, but he's thinking that's his thought process. I just love that he said that you cannot give up. Not give up. And that's the part of the silent part is silence golden. And for him, it was. He kept emailing her. He kept doing his job. He kept putting out valuable information because he's like, you might not be ready to buy when I meet you or when people discover you online, but they're going to be ready at some point. So the same thing with this person that followed her. She's in marketing. She has right now she's into SaaS, software as a service. She created her own software and everything, and she's doing well. And I'm like, okay, when I'm ready, I'm going to want to get into that system she's got because I followed her and I bought other smaller items from her, seen the value, seen the quality. They help me. I'm going to be like, when she sends out an email, I'm there reading it right away. So that's what I mean about the silence is golden part, is that you don't know who's watching. And Fran was right. Lurkers. That's the word. Lurkers. Lurkers who buy.
Ooh, I got it. Lurkers are lucrative.
Lurkers are lucrative. There you go. So you don't, because they're not going on. So there are a lot of people in this world who will not go on social media and like, comment, and share because they're just not that. But they do have money. They do have a problem. They do need something, possibly from you, and they just go and buy it, and you never know. You go, well, where are these sales coming from? The comments there's like 1 or 2 comments. There's not a bunch of, because the likes don't go to the bank. They don't go to the money goes to the bank. See? And see, that's how people do it online. That's how they think it is. They think having an online business or having your business online is an ATM machine, and it's not. Not an ATM machine where you go put the card in and the money spits out. You got to do like Ryan does. What was he doing? He wasn't bombarding her with buy my course for $49. Buy. People, for some reason, people think all I got to do is get online and say buy. Sale. 50%. It could be 100% off. If it's not something I need, I don't want it. Even if it's free, I might not need. I don't need that. I don't need golf tips for free. I'm not a golfer. I'm not interested in the sport. A couple other things I'm not interested in. So you couldn't give me a freebie because I'm not into that. But what he did do was send her valuable information as real estate listings.
Right. And that was something she was interested in, apparently, because she responded after 10 years.
Right. Because she wasn't ready to buy when he first met her. Then, of course, realize he's been on TV in those 10 years. And she might have, seen him on TV or seen something and go check to eat. I'm not, the process with social media and online stuff is not linear. This is a good example that I don't know where she saw him. Someplace, because he's everywhere. He's on YouTube. He does speaking engagements. He's on TV. He's on Bravo. He's on Instagram doing this, that, and the other. So that's the key, that he's everywhere. Putting pieces of valuable information down, breadcrumbs, and some bird comes along and is hungry and picks up that breadcrumb and like, oh, okay. So that's what you have to do. You can't just go, well, I'm going to put up one post today and go sit down. I've done my work. You're not going to get any results from that because of this silent golden opportunity, silent majority, the lurkers, lucrative lurkers. because they're just going to buy, because they're silently, watching a movie, eating a popcorn while you're doing your stuff online and saying what you have to say. But see, a part of this is you have to have valuable stuff to say, something that somebody wants.
It's really interesting that because we are lurkers, we watching the TV and commercial comes on and it might have slipped in, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think I like that. Never heard from the person before, but we engaged with a product that they had because they had the ad up there. They had the offer up there. And they keep putting it out. Why do you think you keep seeing those late night commercials with the same weirdo stuff? It's because it works. And the commercials that you see over and over and over and over again work. Somebody is paying attention. They're not just putting out commercials and ads and things of that nature. It works. They do it over and over again. McDonald's doesn't care that you didn't come in there for breakfast one morning, but one morning you might be running through.
Yeah, when you had time.
When you had
time to stop at Starbucks, but today I do. And guess what? Starbucks does everything so you don't have to go and wait in line. You can order and pick up. I love it.
Right.
Order in the app. Oh, I'm next to a Starbucks. It'll tell me where the Starbucks are. I'm standing here. There's the Starbucks. Oh, I want a drink. Put the order in. I'll be there in like 5 minutes. Pick it up. Walk in, grab it, walk out.
Walk out. Right. Now, I love to drive through Starbucks myself, but
yeah, same thing. You don't have to. Oh, well, I got to park. I got to get out of the car. I got to walk out, fumble for my keys. I got to fumble for my wallet. I got to pay. I got to barriers. Get rid of barriers.
They did. And Amazon is real good about getting rid of the barriers.
Yep, they're good at that.
And because there's the lurkers, and then there's the people when you ask them to do a survey. Some people ain't doing surveys. They just want
the ones who are invested in you will do that. Like I said, with the person that I follow, I can't remember her name, but if she asked me to fill something out, or would you do me a favor and leave a review on my podcast or whatever it is, I'm doing it right then and there, right from the email.
But for most people, they are not going to do some things you want
because they're lurkers.
They're just sitting in the cuts.
They're not invested. See, I'm invested in her business and what she's doing and what she's offering. I'm invested, which means I follow. I know where to find her. I know there's a big Facebook group. I know she's starting to do stuff on Instagram that she didn't do before. But I always know her in my emails. So these are the things that we have to look at and say, okay, so social media doesn't work. I always hear that business owners on, social media doesn't work. Threads doesn't work. This doesn't work. First of all, you have to know how the platform behaves. Is it your people? Are your people there? Maybe they're not there. Maybe you're talking into an empty void. Maybe they're not there. Maybe they're on TikTok, or maybe they're not on X. Maybe they are on Instagram. They're definitely on Facebook.
Right.
Everybody's there. Because remember, Facebook, I think Facebook is up to 3 billion users now. Now, I hope this discussion that we had today about today's marketing question helps you in some way to better understand marketing strategy, and those things you need to do to grow a business or brand online with social media today. So these questions are designed to give you some basic information. So if you have additional questions, or you need a little bit more clarification, or you need some, you're not really sure, reach out to me, Terry Johnson Online, at terryjohnsononline.com, or go to your favorite social media platform and find me. Just search for Terry Johnson Online, and I'm on all the major platforms. So just reach out, give me a message, and let me know what questions you have, and I will try to answer them. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you next time.